Maybe I'm the girl, maybe I'm the lonely girl who's in the middle of something that she doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm the girl, maybe you're the only man who could ever help me. Baby, won't you help me understand? That was really not great, but I'm gonna try and make this quick. And I have a lot of stuff to show off because I have a problem, and I am Liv, and I like movies and music and clothes and things of that nature. And I cut my hair really short, so we're working with it. There's a little bit pulled in the back because I need to kind of like shorten the sides still. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out, but like we kind of love it. It's like super short in the back, but like we kind of love it. We're like making our way towards a pixie and then slowly getting to a buzz cut. Maybe, sort of, kind of. That's the plan. So yeah, okay, I have some things to show off, and I haven't really like opened the things. I was gonna film a video like a while back and then ran out of time, and here we are, and I'm talking still. So I have 3 boxes, all of which contain tapes, and I think I keep bumping this. I'm gonna move it back. And some of them I don't think I can show, maybe, because they're a little bit inappropriate for YouTube, possibly, depending. And then I also have this little goodie that I'm gonna save till the end, so stick around if you want to see what kind of goodness is in this envelope. So first off, this one is from Harper Taylor. I don't know if they have like an Instagram or something. I will link it below, but let's see what we have in here. Tapes. Nice little thanks again, little thank you note. Love that. Little smiley face. AT. Still doesn't ring a bell. I buy lots of tapes. So we have Final Cut, which Robin Williams, it's like a more serious one for him. I've never seen it. What is it? Early 2000s? 2004. Welcome to the not too distant future where implanted microchips record every single moment of a person's life. Upon death, it becomes the job of a cutter like Alan Hackman, Robin Williams, to edit down the deceased's entire lifetime into a fitting memorial film. Oh, okay. For years, he has used this godlike power of Final Cut to absolve the dead of a multitude of sins. But on his latest assignment, he views a terrible secret that can't be erased. Hackman finds his own life in jeopardy in this riveting science fiction thriller. So that sounds fun. I think he just threw this in. I don't remember getting Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Not that that's like a bad thing. I have some Power Ranger tapes. Like the movie. I think there's 2 movies, right? I used to be like obsessed with Kimberly. That was like my first obsession. I wanted to be her. I loved her. Yes. The Pink Power Ranger. Amy. What's her name? I don't remember. Johnson? What's her name? Okay, this just looked fun. My chauffeur? I don't know. Maybe I'm a sucker for a pink sleeve. But, yeah, it just seemed kind of cute, I guess. What is it? Deborah Foreman, star of Valley Girl and Real Genius. Sam Jones from Flash Gordon. Howard Hessman from WKRP in Cincinnati. E.G. Marshall. This is just a line of names. Popular magician comics Penn and Teller star in this wacky comedy of the first woman driver of the prestigious Brentwood Limousine Company. Company owner Mr. Witherspoon has done the unthinkable. He hired Casey Meadows as his first woman chauffeur. Poor Casey soon discovers she is being given the toughest and least glamorous tasks. Everything from looking after a notorious rock star to squiring a young, uptight, and totally businessman. Little does Casey know that this conservative man is Battle Witherspoon, the workaholic son of the owner. Within 48 hours, Battle gets dumped by his girlfriend, gets drunk for the first time, and ends up stranded in the California desert. When it's all over, Battle must make a decision. Should he fire Casey or marry her? Or should he just change his name? Because Battle is awful. Take a first-class ride in the Rolls-Royce of comedies with my chauffeur. That sounds fun. I am like a sucker for any form of Alice in Wonderland, like especially like foreign adaptations or like weird cartoon ones. But this one I don't have, and it just looked really neat to me. Another pink, nice pastel pink sleeve. Almost purple. It's like lavender. Let's see what it says. An all-star cast, theatrical royalty make up the characters in this vibrant full-color musical adaptation. Of Lewis Carroll's magical modern fairy tale. Okay. Michael Crawford of Broadway's Phantom of the Opera, Dame Flora Robson. It's a bunch of names that I do not know. All the familiar characters are brought to life with imaginative makeup and extravagant costumes and sets, with music by Oscar-winning composer John Barry, who I guess did Dances with Wolves. Adding to the glossy production, the satirical Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is exceptional entertainment for all. So that sounds wonderful. And then another bag of tapes in here. Okay, Christian Slater is starring in Desperate for Love. Forbidden lust erupts in tragedy. I mean, who can say no to that? Really? Like, I don't know. I love Christian Slater. Young Christian Slater. Heathers all day, every day, yes. He's at his best in Desperate for Love. Based on a true story, it chronicles a forbidden love triangle between friends that erupts into an uncontrollable passion which leads to tragedy and tears apart the very fabric of the small southern town in which they live. 3 lovers, 2 friends, 1 tragedy. Sure. This just looked really interesting, and I didn't know anything about it. That's like a lot of my choices. What does it say? A gritty black and white portrayal of a man who sees a way out of monotony by way of impulsive crime. Ralph Feliciello? Oh, I don't know. Sounds Italian. He turns to the life of crime when life deals an unfair hand. David Jacobson, I guess he's a writer-director, graduate of medieval history from UC Berkeley. His first short film, Drive Through, a tragic comic view of waste in America, won first prize at several European film festivals. Cool. So yeah, this just seemed really interesting and like not super common. There are other movies out there called Criminal. There's one with like, what's his name? He's so cute. What's his name? Diego Luna. He's in one. And that's pretty cool. It's like a dark comedy. You know, I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm not even going to talk about it. But there are other movies called Criminal. This one, I think, is less known. Couple more. Eyes Behind the Stars. I don't know. Again, I know nothing about this, but it looked rad. Space aliens secretly visit Earth to capture and study humans. See what happens to their guinea pigs while the government does everything it can to cover up what it knows. A rare and timely sci-fi thriller. Yes, please. And then this one. Alien Predators. Just a cut box. There's no place to hide. 3 young adventure-bound American tourists, performed by Dennis Christopher, Martin Hewitt, and Lynn Holly Johnson, team up with a NASA scientist to stop alien beings which have taken control of a small town in Spain. Against a backdrop of terror with time as their enemy, they battle for survival before it's too late. No! So those sound fun. And then just a few divots as well, because I have a problem. I really just have like a few more things coming, and then like that's it. Even though I keep saying that's it and keep buying more stuff. So Witchboard, which again I have not seen. It's called a Ouija board. It's been used for thousands of years to communicate with the souls of the afterworld. For beautiful Linda Brewster, infamous 80s vixen Tawny... Oh, shoot. Catan. It brings the playful ghost of a dead 10-year-old boy. But when the friendly spirit develops a sudden taste for violent murder and demonic possession, Linda's boyfriend, Todd Allen, and her former... Okay, Todd Allen. I hear you. And her former lover, Stephen Nichols of General Hospital and Days of Our Lives, must race to destroy this ferocious portal of the damned. This is no game. This is a witchboard. Kathleen Wilhoit and Rosemary co-star in this original horror hit, written, produced, and directed by Kevin S. Tenney, Night of the Demons, with tasty dollops of nudity. Tasty dollops. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful. Gore and humor that spawned 2 sequels. Witchboard is presented uncut and uncensored, featuring all new anamorphic widescreen transfer and a diabolical batch of exclusive extras. Bay of Blood. Ooh. I think I have this on like a multi-pack with like a ton of movies on the back, possibly. I have so many things. Okay, what begins as a simple giallo about greed and murder at a secluded Bayside estate soon explodes into an odyssey of carnage, what would single-handedly trigger the entire body count genre. Claudine Auger from Thunderball, Luigi Pistilli, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Laura Betty, Hatchet for the Honeymoon, all star along with nearly a dozen landmark gore effects in Bava's epic of cruelty that remains as reviled as it is. Why is this? As it is acclaimed. But to brand this legendary shocker, best known under its alternative title, Twitch of the Death Nerve? I'm not familiar with that title at all, so I'm not, no, okay, anyway. As merely the granddaddy of slasher films, is to dismiss its impact as a nihilist tour de force that stands as one of the greatest movies in horror history. Sure! My man. Okay, I mean, I should read it, but accomplished and original. I love this movie so much. I love it. If you don't love this movie, we can't be friends. I'm just kidding. It's okay for friends to have differing views on things. It's actually healthy and it's good. But still, like, what's wrong with you? Oscar winner Nicolas Cage is amazing in this outrageous, erotically charged thriller about a womanizing New York executive who becomes convinced that he's a vampire when one of his conquests bites his neck in the throes of passion. Jennifer Beals, yes, sizzles as the femme fatale who sets Cage on his baddie course in this darkly funny, lively, imaginative fantasy. A, B, C, D, Alva, Alva. He just like is this cagiest of the cagiest, and I love him so much. So that was number 1. Okay, we'll do a small one, and then we'll see what of the more adult-leaning ones we can actually show. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I forgot what I had gotten from him, and this is wonderful. This is Jason, right? Yeah, Jason Stevenson. Okay. You guys. I don't think I think he threw this in. What is this? I don't remember getting this. I think he threw something in too. So that's cool. Okay. First, just like take it in. Take in this like gloriousness of what this is. You don't even, it's like a full-on legit like box, like a macaroni and cheese box. Yes. There's a tape in there though. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. This is so cool. Okay. Oh. There's Velcro. Ah! Gah! Ah! Oh! 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 Oh my goodness. Oh. I shouldn't even get it out of there. I will cry even more. Okay. I mean, look it. Yeah, like Mandy? It's goblin good. Okay, it's 1983, and lumberjack Red Miller, played by Cage, lives in an idyllic existence with his girlfriend Mandy, Andrea Riseborough. Their secluded forest is brutally shattered by a nightmarish hippie cult led by Jeremiah Sand, Linus Roach, and his demon biker henchmen. Yes. Yes. Okay, that is so exciting. It's so beautiful. I'm going to just like display it somewhere. I don't know where yet, but yes. And then this, I'm not familiar with, The Devil's Playground. I honestly think he just like threw this in because he's like a stand-up dude. And yeah, Welcome to the Gateway to Hell. Justin Duncan, Gerald Crumb, and Mercedes Peterson. I do not know those names. Does it say 2019? The stars of 2 competing paranormal television shows converge on an abandoned amusement park, which ends up being the epicenter to hell. Trapped with no way to escape, they find themselves in an all-out war against pure and unrelenting evil. Okay, this sounds incredible, actually. I love, like, paranormal people, like, fake paranormal investigator movies, because they're usually pretty bad. Amazing. So yes, if you do ever watch this, Jason, I don't think you will, but if you do, thank you very much. And then I have my little envelope, which we will, okay, let's see about this box. Who did I get this from? Dan Kinham. Mr. Dan. I'm really gonna have to kind of take a look at what, yeah, no, it's not really gonna, it doesn't really show that. Okay, this is fine, 8 to 4, we can show this is fine. Just a little naughty business. Hot, slickly made spoof, starring several of the foxiest ladies. Sultry after hours sequence. Anyway, the cover's pretty PG-13, maybe with those legs. IDK. That one is not okay. What does it say though? Maybe we can. It's called Hot Shorts. And no, we can't do that. Okay, this one's called Takeoff. Okay. At a party thrown by a mystery host, Linda and her handsome boyfriend find a room that unexpectedly becomes a projection room. Here they view a stag reel showing an old man seducing a middle-aged woman. Through a series of flashbacks, they realize that the old man is in fact their mysterious host, Darren Blue. Takeoff is a delightful update of Oscar Wilde's story about a man who never ages. Okay. It is also quite literally an adult takeoff on the movies of the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, where Darren Blue becomes movie characters that we know and love. That sounds fun as heck. This is amazing. For your thighs only. Okay. Jerome Tanner. A group of religious fanatics decides to overthrow the U.S. government and outlaw sex forever. The only ones who can have the sexual freedom of America are the mysterious Agent XXX and her assistants, Agent Vacuum and 36D. Okay. Agent XXX, famous around the world for her supple body. Agent Vacuum, who is rumored to have sucked a golf ball through a straw, played by the beautiful Angel, and Agent 36D, who's full, bountiful. Okay, she's a legend. Let's just say she's a legend in her time. When they call on their secret weapon, Agent Cherry, a voluptuous young lass. I'm putting some words in here. Nope. Okay. Next up is yeah, that's fine. Class of 88. Sure thing. We're not gonna read anything about it. And there's another one in there. Let's keep coming. This looked interesting, obviously. Yep. And then I think that's about all that we can really. Okay. And then last but certainly not least, drum roll, please. I kind of hope he doesn't watch this because he seemed a little freaked out that I was like so into getting this. It's just a thing. It's a weird thing. I'm a weird girl and I do weird things, like buy lots of adult movies, and also want so deeply. Okay, this is from Ivan over at Low Budget Bootleg Toys, and I'll link him below in the comments and description and whatnot. But he was doing these fun things in the Video Vagrants Facebook group, where he was making cards of some of the vagrants, some of the like more notorious vagrants, and now I'm like flustered showing this because I feel really awkward, but I don't care. It's fine. He knows that he's like one of my favorite internet people. I think I've said that before. Never met him IRL. Maybe never will. But he made these he made these cards of Hugh. You may know him as Hugh. Though you may know it as Myanmar. Anyway, and I really wanted it, and I haven't decided where I'm gonna put it yet, but that was the final thing, and it is mine, and that is that, and now we're gonna end it. Okay, be kind and rewind.